Pull up a seat at the dinner table and get ready for the 5 best cannibal horror movies ever. Let's eat. What's up, creeps? It's Jason, a.k.a. the Pope of Pain, and we're back here for another Crypt Cut. That's right. Your favorite show on YouTube. Probably not, but you know what? It might be, man. Hey, right over here, my buddy. Right there, JDK. Hi, Mr. JDK. How you doing today?
I thought you were going to say Mr. Good Looking for a second. I thought that's what you were going
You'll
with
never
this.
get that from me. You'll never get that from me. Lucky I put a Mr. in front of that, by the way.
Nice,
So, hey, you hungry?
I'm starving.
Yeah, starving for what? Yeah, how's flesh taste right now?
How's it cooked?
Medium rare.
I'll roll the dice.
Okay,
Let's go.
I like that. I like that. That's right. We're talking about our 5 top cannibal horror movies. Now, look, I know what you're thinking. Okay, I know what you're thinking, and you're always thinking, you know, we're going with those Italian ones and this and that. But we have a few here that we put in our top 5 list that may that I think are just solid cannibal movies. Now we know all cannibal movies are. I hate to say they're not real.
Sure.
I know, shocker, right?
Sorry,
Throw it out there, right? So instead of doing the all of them the found footage routes, right? Which there are some good ones we may mention, but I threw some other ones in there that are basically based around cannibalism. What do you think, Ryan? You know,
I'm into it, and you know what? We didn't have to do much fighting on this one. I'm pretty sure we had a nice consensus.
this is the first time. There's no black eyes on right here, no busted noses on this top 5 list. I'm pretty happy that we actually got along.
But some polarizing picks, I would say.
Totally, yes,
So,
I'm excited.
What is it about cannibal movies you like?
They're like gritty, and they're just like it's that taboo-ness, I think, right? I mean, we're not supposed. You know, who says we're not supposed to eat flesh? First off,
I agree.
I mean, I know there's a law against it and I get everything, but who made this law? By
There's
the way,
also laws about not speeding.
Thank you.
We do it,
right?
You know what it is? That whole documentary style, the way it's shot.
Yeah.
Also, it's like, wow, I'm watching a real ass.
Totally.
I don't know. It's creepy.
Yeah, it is creepy. It is creepy. So look, we got some good movies here, and I think that you're gonna be happy at home here. We'll pull up a pork chop and
undercooked.
Undercooked, by the way. All right, number 5. Number 5, I have to go and say Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. Okay, you're probably like, what? It probably shocked you. Didn't expect that one.
I
right?
like that pick.
Yeah, no, Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. Obviously, it's all about the meat, right? I mean, we hear that right there. It's all about the chili. Let's eat, right? This is good, and it's. I think all Texas Chainsaw Massacres are based around a cannibalistic family, right? We all know that. But something about 2, man, they were really going for that chili cook-off, right?
They were, and the characters were so cool. I forget his name, who was the lead of the whole thing, but like the chili cook-off, what a rad thing.
For sure. And it's like, remember at the award ceremony, the guy was eating, and he's like, oh, what is this? And it was like it was a bone, but it was like, the hard corn pepper seeds or whatever.
For flavor.
Yeah. What a fun movie, though. And like I said, we're talking cannibal movies. If you're talking about cannibal movies, that is one of the top. You get a good laugh. You get plenty of gore, by the way.
A lot of gore.
Holy shit, right? And you get Caroline Williams.
And a lot of Caroline Williams, which is where I was going.
Once again, let's eat. I'm sorry, that was wrong. I shouldn't have said that. Or maybe I should have. All right.
You should have.
All right, number 4. Fuck. I don't know. This one never gets mentioned in a cannibal movie or cannibal top 10, cannibal top 5, but the 2006 The Hills Have Eyes.
Hey, how good is The Hills Have Eyes? And it's the remake, by the way, which
I like the remake better, honestly.
I agree, and I got to say, it might be one of my favorite remakes I've ever seen.
You're right. You're right up there. That and maybe My Bloody Valentine's pretty rad myself.
Pretty good.
But we're talking cannibals here, guys,
Sure.
today, and we're talking atomic mutant cannibals.
Right.
That's not right, man. All right. I mean, a lot of us out here in the desert, we get a lot of what is that, stigmatism? Or is that something? Does that go in your eye?
That's the eye.
Okay. Well, whatever. We get a lot of what's the word I'm looking for?
Stereotypes.
What did I say?
Stigmatism.
Look, I may or may not have been drinking before this podcast. Okay. And the people think, oh, desert people are weird. Yeah, you're right.
Pretty.
We're not right. We're not right in the head.
No,
and
the sun.
And if you mix that with a little bit of nuclear fallout, damn straight, I'm going to eat some people, right?
Sure.
So, Hills Have Eyes 2 was, or I'm sorry, Hills Have Eyes. Well, Hills Have Eyes. No, Hills Have Eyes 2 was okay too. But anyway, Hills Have Eyes remake. Ooh, that was brutal.
It's tough.
That was a brutal.
I went on a date to see this movie in theaters.
Oh,
and
Jesus.
It was her introduction to horror,
Okay.
right?
Oh, my God.
Well, I'm like, we're going to go. It'll be nice and cozy. It didn't work out too well.
No shit.
Date night over.
No shit. Okay. Right now, I'm just going to tell anybody who's watching this, top 10 things not to do on your first date, goes Hills Have Eyes.
I didn't know any better. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I love the tagline in this movie, and it always stuck with me. It was the lucky ones die first.
Yes.
And
yes.
I mean, that's visceral, dude. I think that is one of the coolest ways to get you. The lucky ones die first.
Yes. Yeah. Okay.
Come on.
Great movie. And don't get me wrong, I like the original, right?
Yeah.
I like Mr. Michael Berryman.
Shout out Michael Berryman.
That guy was great, right? Or is he still alive?
He's alive.
Fuck. Okay. Maybe we should get him before he dies, right?
Maybe.
You know what, Michael? Are you listening? He's not listening.
He's not.
Or are you listening? What
He's
if he is?
downing our shit.
Oh, hey, look. Yeah, he probably is. He's like, fuck you and your remakes. Okay, got it. All right, no big deal.
Right.
Number three. I love this movie. One of my top fucking 10 movies of all time. Motel Hell from 1980, baby. Woo!
Meat's meat and man's got to eat.
That's right. That is right. And we're talking, look, most people will eat you in chili. They may just carve you straight up, and they eat you like a fucking, you're a goddamn ham sandwich or something.
Yeah.
And some of us like a little beef jerky, right? Some of us like a little Farmer Vincent's beef jerky, right?
Right.
I can't remember his tagline. It was like, if you're a critter, don't forget Farmer Vincent's fritters or some shit like that.
Oh, cool.
I probably butchered that really bad. No pun intended. Oh, good one.
Nice.
But this is a fun movie. This is a super fun movie, and it's basically, they trick everybody to come to this Motel Hello, right? But the O is like, whatever that fucking word is that.
Sure.
It's malfunctioning.
Gone.
Okay,
Yeah, sure.
it's just fucking gone. Whatever. And so it's Motel Hell, and they're either trap you and like bring you in, think it's like an orgy, which got me. Sorry. Or B, they'll just make you wreck on the side of the road. Pretty classic, right? But then once they get you, they don't kill you.
Right.
Which is rad, right? Farmer Vincent and his wife, by the way, if you're old like me and you remember Porky's, this is Ballbreaker.
Okay.
Miss Ballbreaker from Porky's, right?
And you hit me with that before, and that blew my goddamn mind, dude.
Woo!
Whoa.
She's well-rounded.
She's
literally.
versatile.
But anyway, she eating a lot of jerky. Okay. So they will bury you in this fucking garden, right? Slit your throat so you can't scream, right?
Right.
And then they just keep you there until they harvest you for their beef jerky.
Right.
Amazing movie, great movie, kind of a comedy a little bit as well.
Nice horror com, yeah.
Yeah, and then a most iconic chainsaw pig-headed battle at the end. Holy shit, where do you get that at? Besides
Dude.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2, by the way, it's on our list.
Right.
All right? But you get a chainsaw battle that would make anybody in Texas fucking weep, man. I'm telling you.
No, it's a 10 Skulls movie, man.
Oh, wow, 10 Skulls.
I'm glad you got this on the list.
Look at this.
Yes.
10 Skulls. All right. All right. I didn't know we were rating this, but that's a good movie. It's a fun movie, guys. And if you haven't seen it, go jump on that and enjoy. That's our number 3, by the way.
Right.
Okay. Whew.
Here we go, baby.
Number
Top 2.
Look, all right. You guys have been waiting for this. We got to start throwing some like old school cannibal movies, right?
Right.
I see what you're doing.
Yeah,
They're fucking
let's go.
Italian, right? Let's go Cannibal Holocaust, our number 2. Once again, Italian horror. What is up with Italians, man? You guys are, I say you, like
Magnifico.
You're like Polish or some shit.
Magnifico, baby.
But it's another classic. Actually, believe it or not, screw you, Blair Witch, because everybody thought Blair Witch was like the real found footage, the first found footage.
Thank you for bringing this up.
It's not.
No.
Cannibal Holocaust did it before anybody, right?
Right, and it was visceral. It was primal movie, man. And by the way, it always freaked me out because it was my first introduction to like a really horrifying movie met with like a really beautiful score that sounded like talk about two contrasting things.
Yeah.
Like this soundtrack's gorgeous.
Oh, dude.
And now it's thrown over the top of one of the most brutal where are we at? Cannibal movies.
Holocaust is fine too, right?
That's fine. Yeah.
it's in the title. All right.
It is. But it's this one scared the shit out of me.
It's gruesome. I mean, you got some iconic scenery, right?
Yeah.
The pull up the old,
and
whatever.
This one's got so much lore around it.
Yeah, totally. And that's the cool thing is the director like forced everybody. I mean, sign a contract say you must like disappear for a year or whatever.
Right.
And people actually thought that this was real.
Sure.
People actually died in this movie, and so I think they brought him to court like in New York, and he's like, oh fuck, hold up, hey, come back out of have these people come out of hiding and actually show that no, they're not real people, or they're not dead, but and all that stuff. So, but it got into like it really dove into some really taboo shit, like the animal killings and stuff like that, right? But vicious, and you're right. With a movie like this, with one of the most beautiful, best soundtracks ever.
Yeah.
It's so great.
Agreed. And Diodato was a nut. And you brought up the animal stuff. I mean, to be honest, we found this in high school like a lot of people did, I think. And it was the animal stuff that kind of drew you to it, but not in like a way where you were excited to see it. You just couldn't understand that. Like, somebody would put this on film.
And they actually kill real animals, so that's like fucked up. I get that, right? But that was the 70s, guys, and we did a lot of weird shit in the 70s, right? I mean, you know, whatever. Right? don't judge us, all right? So, but yeah, Cannibal Holocaust. I put it at number 2. A lot of people have it as their number 1, but I cannot say there's a cannibal movie better than Cannibal Ferox.
Thank you.
Or is it Cannibal Ferox? No one knows. I'm telling you, this is a fucking mystery, dude. I'm telling you, right?
Sure.
But I'm just because I'm from West Virginia, I'm calling it Cannibal Ferox.
Make them suffer.
Yes. All right. So whatever that means, I don't even know if anybody knows what a Cannibal Ferox is or a Ferox. Hit me right down here, right in the comments, and don't forget subscribe
or in the store, just a big whack. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay.
but no, dude. Also, the Italians were nuts with the whole. Everything had 2 titles, like 3 titles.
Oh yeah.
Cannibal Ferox, make them suffer, make them die slowly. I'm sorry.
No, that's what it was. Make them die slowly. Nice movie.
Right.
Yeah, so it did have a second time. Yeah, it is, right? Because zombies had zombie had fucking 20 different titles as well.
Right.
And all this
but
stuff.
Make them die slowly. What a vicious title that would. You know what I mean?
Now look, let's talk soundtracks. It's hard to beat this one too, man.
It might be better.
If you guys just say go watch the trailer. If you haven't seen this, go watch the trailer. And in the trailer, they actually have the actual the song that I don't know the name of it. It's like the Cannibal Ferox fucking
main
theme song, right?
Main theme.
And but this movie in the trailer, you not only do you get amazing fucking cannibalistic shit, right?
Sure.
You get all 3 B's, baby. Boobs, blood, and bad acting. All of them in a trailer. Holy shit! It was vicious. It was scary. It came out 1 year after Cannibal Holocaust, so they kind of jumped on that bandwagon. I mean, I don't know who filmed it first. It doesn't really matter, man. But I actually love this movie. This is a top 10. This is a knock it out of the park.
This verbatim, I couldn't agree more. I will say the tabletop execution.
Oh my god,
is still one of my favorite things I've seen on in a movie screen.
Yeah.
When you kind of just get like a little peek of him. His head going above the table, and they take like a big machete and just slice it through.
Dude, that is brilliant.
And just the looks of these guys, like the cannibals themselves, like it was horrifying.
Legit. Like the stories around some drug dealer stuff or whatever, and they go down to Colombia, but it's all back down to Amazon rainforest. Once again, I don't even know if real cannibals are in the Amazon rainforest. I doubt it.
But that's to the point, though, of why these are so like effective. It's because you don't know. The unknown.
Dude.
Like, is this happening? I'm sure it's happening.
I'm not going down the Amazon rainforest to find out.
Can we stop going to there, by the way? Like,
thank you.
It's just
let it go. Just let it be, right? Nothing good comes out of it.
Golly.
But, I mean, some iconic, you got genital mutilation out the ass.
Yeah.
That didn't even sound right, by the way. But
no.
If you...
That's part for the
you know what I'm saying. A lot of it, right? I mean, dudes are cutting junk off. Girls are getting pierced hung up by hooks. I mean, it is brutal. Yeah. And this is why I think it's our number 1, man, by far.
No, I'm glad that we actually got this at number 1 on the list, because I think Holocaust for a lot of people is the definitive
for sure
cannibal movie, but Ferox.
And there's a lot of other good ones out there, man. I mean, people could even say Silence of the Lambs is a cannibal movie. I mean, you got Hannibal the Cannibal, right? Okay, sure. Right?
Bone Tomahawk.
Yeah, Bone Tomahawk, another good one, right? So there's a lot out there. And there's one thing for out there, people are screaming. If you say, what about Green Inferno? No. Absolutely not.
No thanks.
Fucking Eli Roth. Stick to Thanksgiving, buddy.
Yeah, brother. I've hopped off your train since I gave you enough praise.
We gave you like your 10 minutes of fame or whatever it is, 15 minutes of fame, man. But no, Green Inferno was a shit show, and I was really excited about that movie because I thought it was going to be like almost like a remake of Cannibal Holocaust or whatever. And
agreed. I was there opening night in theaters
with another date.
Jesus. Best friend date.
Okay, all right.
But we were looking for just that, like a Cannibal Holocaust type thing. But he went more the Ferox route, right?
Yeah.
I think he tried to anyway.
I think
but it just came off as too try hard. You know what I mean?
Totally too try hard. Very pretty. I like the grittiness. Yeah. It was like ultra HD. It was like when you go to the store and like, hey, we're selling this TV in 8K.
Right.
Who the fuck has 8K?
And who wants to watch Jason Voorhees or somebody in 8K? Whatever.
Give me the grime that we get from normal cannibal movies,
That's
right?
Why you come to Territory and you watch Child's Play on the fucking the old VH.
Oh, the VCR machine.
I could
speak. What do they call those things?
For sure, right? But Cannibal Holocaust. If I told young Jason, like, hey, buddy, we're gonna take you Friday night to see a cannibal movie. Oh, by the way, it's gonna look beautiful.
Yeah.
No thanks.
I'm checked out already. Dude. I'm checked out. So, guys, there you go. There is our top 5. We think the best ever. And if you don't like it, let's hear about it right here. Put it in the comments. Like, subscribe, or unlike, or dislike, or whatever. But help us out a little bit. We're broke horror guys. I don't know.
Horror guys.
Horror.
Horror,
not horror. Yeah. This ain't your date. This ain't a cannibal date, man. So anyway, all right. Go eat some.